Wasn't doing it anyhow. Okay, I'm live. Nobody's here. It's not a good way to start the new year. Not a good way at all. Huh. Do. I could sing for you guys. Can't believe I put out a flyer and everything went well. Well, I am a little early. Says there's 7 people watching. Even got a like. Nobody talking. I'd sing Old Lang Syne to you, but I don't know the words. I just know it's do, 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 do. 8 watching now. Nobody talking. At least it ain't coming up on my chat. So how was everybody's holiday? I think it was, mine was pretty magnificent. There's got to be something going on here. I think 10 people and I ain't got no chat. Oh, there they are. I'm just terrible with technology. Hello, everybody. Hello, Container Man 68. There's Dogger Band. Noel McCarthy. Welcome. Nathan, my buddy Nathan. He's there. Martin Searsma. How you doing, Martin? Michael Bashirs is here. Welcome. War Bonnet Trains. Wow. Okay. Well, alrighty. That makes me feel a little better. I look over here and I'm seeing all these people on here and I'm like, why ain't I seeing any chat? Well, I didn't hit a certain button, I guess. And I don't know if you guys, when you're, hiya, Gaffa. How you doing? There's my buddy, Sparky. How you doing, buddy? Oh, hi, Denise. You come to my chat. Good girl. Denise is my sister-in-law. Kevin Brown. Let's see. Chazco. Oh, yeah. Wait for a few more people to get in here. I started a little early just because I was sitting here and I was just bored. Well, hey, I'll just fire this thing up early a little bit, a couple minutes. It's 7:01, so. Hi, Anthony. How are you? Or not Anthony, that's Remco. I got to get a little closer to the screen to be able to read it. Kevin Brown, Ron Brights, how you doing today? How's people across the pond today? Jacob, how's it going, buddy? Not bad, I see. How's it? They're still parked down there, Sparky. They moved them up closer to my house. They must be wanting me to glow or something. I don't know. They moved them cars up closer. And I think they put another one with it. I have to walk down there and see. But it was raining off and on most of the day, and I ain't going out. So So I ain't going out to look at those cars. I was going to go down and take another picture because they were closer and I could get a better shot of it. But then Roy will come on and tell me what's in the hat on the hazardous waste placard on the side, and then I'm going to be like all bummed out and worried, and I just would rather not know unless it catches fire or something. That's right, Sparky. Don't need hazardous waste to do that. Just give me a train to mess with. Do you know Gaffa, Denise? Huh? I see you saying hello to him. Oh, man. Call her beautiful. That'll really gonna make her head swell. Oh, hi, Cheryl. How you doing? Happy New Year, everybody. Jerry, how's it going? Lance, how's it going, buddy? Message for review. Okay. Well, let's see. Yep. That's my sister-in-law, Sparky. Denise. She's on there as Denise Cross. That's my sister-in-law. So. Who else? Anybody else coming in here? Yeah. I think Morning Noel. Okay. All right. All right. Let's start out. I'm going to give you some greetings here. First off, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope your Christmas was and your New Year's Eve celebration was just as well, maybe even more pleasant than mine. Mine was pleasant. But I did what I wanted to do. On New Year's Eve, me and the wife stay home and we watch the ball. Yeah, just like everybody else. And then for New Year's Day, we make a pot of pork and sauerkraut, and we eat that. And that's a tradition we have for good luck. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. I just like pork and sauerkraut, and that's a good thing to have on New Year's Day. You know, big thing of pork loin with some sauerkraut, and maybe throw some kielbasa in there, and a hot dog or two. So, you know, and Christmas was absolutely wonderful with family, and I was a pretty lucky guy this year. It's going to be part of our subject tonight that we're going to talk about. My subject tonight, and when I get into it here, I'm going to just tell you what our subject is what did you get for Christmas that you can do with your trains. The train stuff is what I'm interested in. I don't want to know about your socks and underwear and funky looking tie or anything like that, or sweaters or anything like that. Ferraris. Although I'd tell you if I got a Ferrari, because I'd probably have it up for sale. It's more than what I make here. But anyhow, that's Vinny's line. Let's move on down the line here. Speaking of Vinny, I talked to I got a text yesterday from Vinny that I asked him if he got a situation straightened yet, and he hasn't. He hasn't got a situation yet. Our friend Vinny, who would be the first one to shout out for any one of us. If you could, he'd be right there for you anytime that you need him. He has no water. Well, he has to go out, turn a valve on, come back in, flush his toilet, go back out and shut the water off, or he floods his house, or just runs for so much that he gets a bill that's outrageous. And he's just having a problem there. he has a site for you to send money to, a cash me account. One of you guys, if one of the moderators could put that up for Finney, I'd appreciate it. I'm sure Sparky got it, or any of the other guys. If you could put that up in the chat there, and please, you can donate, help the man out as much as you can. So yeah, there you go. But yep, there's a pay me. Oh, he got a pay me account now. Well, that's a step up. I didn't know he did that. But that's good. All right. PayPal me, So if you can help out, any little bit will help. And let's help our friend. Let's help our friend, because he is our friend. A good friend. So next thing I want to, let's see, contests. I fell a little bit short on this, but I do know Nathan DeLay, who's in here, he's got a contest going. And he's giving away one of his scratch-built train cars, or trains. That's cool as all get out. So there's a contest for you to enter. If anybody else knows any other contests, put it up there. I'll enter them. So, let's see. I got the Granddad, got Nathan's, did Vinny, Steamtown, May 18th and 19th. It's got a long way to go to May 18th and 19th, but you guys are going to hear it. You can't stand, because we want you all to come. We want you all to come. I know I want you all to come. The more the merrier, because I tell you, I can shake hands with everybody all day long if I have to. But we will take some time to go see some steam engines and some trains, and maybe take a ride or two. Plus, Roy Smith made arrangements for us to go to the Hudson Train Club, and I watched the video on that. The JP Productions put up. Oh, not bad. I can't wait to go see that thing in person. It's going to be nice. So, I said May 18th and 19th, Steamtown. We're all going to be there. It ought to be pretty fun. I know Sparky's going. I know Ben from Creative Rails. Redbird Tony's going to be there. Hot Rod Rodney's talking about being there. Trying to think of some more. Roy Smith. We can't forget Roy Smith. And the list goes on. Crooked River and Eastern's going to be there. Lance Weber said he was going to come. I'm sure Ron Piskel's going to be there. And the list goes on. John Dilly said on one of his videos last night, if he's able to, he's going to come. Wow, that would be pretty cool too, So, but yeah, I'll tell you that Hudson Train Club, that's like the icing on the cake. And then on the 19th, everybody's going to get together and swing down to Horseshoe Curve. I was there. I was young, and when I say young, I'm telling you, like maybe 5 or 6 years old. My mother took us there, and what I can remember of it was, I remember we stood at a lookout somewhere and looked down over it, and I was just like totally amazed at how big this train track was. And when you're that little, just seeing the train is just mesmerizing to begin with. So that's what I remember of it, and that's about it. So this is going to be just like going for the first time for me. So it ought to be pretty fun. Let's see here. Steam time. I gotta check that off my list. Some couple little shout outs. I'm just gonna give a couple real little ones. One is NS3614 Productions. I think he has a pretty cool little channel. He's a young fella. He does all right. Somebody brought it to my attention. Drew Steele did. He brought it to my attention that this man needed a shout out. He only has, I think this was 68 when I looked at it. I was already subscribed to him, and I did watch him. He does have a pretty cool channel. So if you get a chance, check him out. Another guy I think's got a pretty cool channel, but he's got a lot more subscribers. But I just want to shout him out because I like his channel. And that's MHO Junction. Just check him out. Okay. Got those. And blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's hop into it, huh? Would you guys get under the Christmas tree that's going to go on your layout? Did you get some cool trains? Did you get some cars? Did you get some buildings? Did you get some art? Yep. Hey, let me show you some things I got. You guys already saw some of it on one of my videos. I showed you the pictures that my grandson got, which I'm going to show him again here real quick. This one here, this is a, well, I hope the glare stays off of it. You can see the reflection in it. I still have the plastic on it. But I got this cool looking train picture from my pastor and her husband. Yes, my pastor is a woman right now. And they got me this for Christmas. And I'm going to try to hang it probably over there above, probably one of them things over there. One of them pictures I got over there. Got that picture. And there's one of the prints from the other day. I'll try to get it a little closer so you guys can see them. They're in these nice little things. These frames. There's another one with the spike, which you guys probably all seen this if you've seen my videos. Not go. I got 6 of them. This is from my grandson Dylan and his wife Amanda. Okay. And my granddaughter Cheyenne got me this real cool Waters covered hopper, 2-bay hopper. Check it out. Isn't that cool? And the camera ain't doing it any justice. I mean, well, it might be partly the lighting, but if you'd see the detail in this thing, it's just phenomenal. Yeah. In there's all the little, in here's all the little tanks and stuff, and just pretty cool. And then that wasn't enough. She got me this grain hopper, this 4-bay one. Geez, it whiz. You got to see this thing. This is also a Waters mainline. I'm quite impressed. Quite impressed with the detail and everything. Well, I didn't look up the screen to see if it was in the picture or not. I'm sorry. I know you guys will let it slide this time. What in it? That webcam ain't good for showing detail, is it? Try and get it up a little closer in there. Nope. No, sir. All right. Well, it's a webcam. What can I say? Those are pretty cool. Those are both from my granddaughter Cheyenne. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Yeah, the piece of resistance, and French I'm not. We have, look what it says right there. DCC. My first DCC engine. Yeah, put it down here. Now, my son got me this. It's undecorated. So I got all the goodies. Get to put it together, paint it. And not only is this going to be my first DCC engine, but it is also going to be my first one with my railroad callings on. So, and I'm investigating into getting decals, decals, depending on what you guys call them. You know, the stickers, decals, for on it to get it. I'm trying to get it made. My niece said she could do it on her Cricket. Like, I guess it's similar to what Chuck Baker got. So we're gonna go out there and let her and her husband do their thing, and maybe they can fix me up. But this here, even in the, if you look down on the trucks, the detail and stuff that's in there, and then all the other little details I got to put on yet. So, and I got to paint it and everything. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe if I take this, take the camera, tear it down. Whoop. You can see it a little better, huh? Nope. Yep. Yeah, that experiment didn't work real well, did it? Oh well. But that's what I got, in a way of train stuff, for Christmas. And I just think that's awesome. Now, my question is, I got questions for some people out there, and I know some of you can answer. Custom decals. I've been on the hunt for some of those in certain Bombardier Talent train set. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of winging it at this, so I'm going to see if I can get some made. I think Joe G will do that Joe G will do that if you send him the right pictures and stuff. I don't know. I just go by what I see in the chats and stuff every so often. So, but anyhow, there'll be videos as progress is made on this. And also, the questions I have is, I'm not familiar with DCC very much other than what I see on the videos. Can you run a DCC engine on a DCC track with DCC power? Hi, Trenton. How you doing today, brother? Happy New Year to you, too. Hope everything's going pleasant for you and your family. Happened to look at the right time, I guess. Hot Rod Rodney. John Dilly. There's some other people I haven't seen who are in here tonight because I haven't been really watching the chat, so I was just rattling on, yammering, as Chuck Baker would say. All righty. Okay. DC locomotives will operate fine on a DC track, although some decoders can burn out if you have a bad controller. Well, that don't make me too happy. I don't want to burn out the decoder. the truth of the matter is what I'm going to try to do, and you tell me. I'm going to eventually. I'm planning on buying an NCC or NCE DCC system, like the one Sparky gave away. Uh, only reason one, I'm like Sparky. It's nice, big. I can see it. Two is it's simple. That's the one my son got for his kids' layout, and I've been up there messing with it, and it is so simple I can even do it. And I'm hoping to take that and put a switch in so that I can uh, run DCC or DC till I get enough to where, you know, that I just want to put a switch in and switch from one to the other. So, what do you think of that stuff, guys? Huh? Hi, Drew. Drew Steele. Scrumptious is telling me, suggest creating a DC train set where you can shift between them. All right. You have a video on that, Scrumptious, on how to do that. Yep, that's exactly right, Roy. That's exactly where I'm at. You used that real good word that I really like a lot too. Cheap. It's the cheaper out of the sets too. Digitrax. It's just out of my reach. It really is. And MRC, it's okay. I don't know. I heard good things, bad things. Depends on what you like. It's just, I know the local train club that is around here, it runs NCE. So that's, I would like to join that club eventually. And just wire one rail line as DCC. I thought about doing that too. So, which that would be easy for me to do. That would be very easy for me to do, Roy. So thank you for that suggestion. So, Sparky's been looking for N-scale tractors. Ralph. It's pretty cost effective. DCC system. Yeah, I actually thought about that for a while too, but I would, like I said, I'd like to have something that I could take the controller with me, like if I go to the club and all I have to just plug it in. You know what I mean? That, and again, we're back to the, and I've seen the Bachman makes it pretty easy too. So it's to start out with, I might think about a Bachman because you can get them pretty reasonable, really reasonable. So, decoders, Bachman's first, DCC didn't. Huh? Does it work? Okay. Hi, thinking about talking about DCC stuff. No, well, I got a DCC engine for Christmas, Kosing, and what it is I'm all DC, and I was wondering if I could run my DCC engine on my DC layout, which I've been told you can, but then I just seen, well, you got to take a chance of burning out the decoder, which that would bum me right out because then now I have to buy another decoder. That's all you got, Scrumptious, is a Bachman to run your DCC stuff? Uh-huh. Touch of the brush model weathering. How you doing, brother? I just now noticed that you were there. I'm trying to catch everybody here. Oh, but yeah, one way or the other, I'll get it figured out and I'll have it. I think I'm going to go like what Roy said to do pretty much is I'm probably going to make one line to start with DCC until my DCC stuff starts to overpower my DC stuff. And then I'll just have one line for DC and then the rest will be all DCC. And that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I actually thought about it. I would fool around putting on a pretty fair size loop coming around for my main line. I thought about making it a double main line and maybe just take one of those and make it, DCC for now and then switch it when I decide I want to go all DCC. Thought about doing that kind of stuff. JD, you up? You've had Bachman Easy Command since 2010, and it works pretty good, pretty well. Bachman has a low end. Is that the low end? You pay cheap usually. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, I understand that. Goose in the caboose. Yeah, and that works for everything, not just DCC systems. I mean, you want to go on the cheaper end, it's usually not what you was expecting. Every once in a while you get lucky and get something really awesome, but it's usually what you pay for. Yeah, NCE Power Cab. That's the way I'm going to go because that would run the starter set, the 2-amp starter set. From what I've read with my son's instructions, it would run my whole layout. Unless I wanted, I'd have to buy a booster if I wanted to run a whole bunch of engines. Well, my layout ain't big enough to run a whole bunch of engines to begin with, unless I put them in on consist maybe. But I just like to get started into DCC, so I'm up into the 21st century. Yeah. Oh, I've been running DC, and I really don't have a problem with it. But now I got a DCC engine, and now that got me thinking, oh, I'd like to have it. And mainly, the only reason that I think I would like DCC over DC is not for the sound. The sound is a great feature, but that's not. I'm not into it that much. Now, my son says once you get the sound, though, it's pretty nice. But and I agree with it. But it's for the control. The control you guys get with the DCC is just so much nicer and smoother than the DC, and it's to put trains into consists where you run 2 or 3 engines to pull a train is just that just without doing a whole lot of fooling around is just awesome. That interests me more than anything. Right. John Dewey, your son is right. Yeah. Sorry to say so. And I know he's watching this. Yeah, a lot of times he is right. I like it better when I'm right and I can look at him and say, I told you so. But he is right. I agree. The sound is nice. But that's not my main concern right now. It's basic running is what I'm looking at. I mean, like I said, I can go stand there and go woo woo, make all the sounds I want, chugga 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 chugga. You know, I can do that. Matter of fact, I can do the chug, you know, in with the way the wheels are running pretty good. Yeah, I know because I hear myself all the time. I can move my thingy. I can run 2 locomotives together on DC. I've been doing it for years. That's pretty good, Rodney. It never works out for me. One pushes the other or something. I've always got one that's stronger than the other, and they don't want to run right together. It gets hard on the voice. My wife's been wishing for years for me to lose my voice. Ain't happening. It might get a little scratchy, but it ain't happening. It's still there. I was born with the gift of gab and noises, sound effects, some that are not so pleasant. I seen that you put up a little thing on there, Lance, about you getting that there SD40-2. Looks cool. Willing and Lake Erie, I like it. Yes, it is DCC equipped. It's, you know, it don't have sound, but it is DCC equipped. It came with little jumpers, I guess, that you can unhook the decoder and put just the jumpers in and run straight DC if you want to, which I haven't really investigated. I haven't even taken it out of that plastic yet, just mainly because I'm not ready to do that yet. I want to get some paints and stuff like that because I already have an idea of the paint scheme I'm going to paint it in. And yeah, MRC makes a product called Soundstation. Yeah, I looked at them, Dave Ramirez. I looked at those. That definitely cut my. Matter of fact, my brick and mortar train guy, he has one of them on stock, which I can buy them cheaper online. I hate to say that, but he has it there. I had it in my hand. I thought about that. Mm-hmm. Touching the brush. Yeah, well, thank you for that advice there, touch of the brush. Wiring isn't really my expertise either, but I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. But it's like, how can I say it? It's like going to the dentist. You go because you have to, but it ain't something I really like or want to do. You know? Haven't been seeing you run your layout that much. Been very busy. Yeah, well, I'm changing some things around on the layout for one, okay? And I got one loop so that I can still run some trains right now. I got one loop running. I'm changing the other loops around and getting ready to do some serious stuff here. And because some of it my son gave me the idea, some of it is my own idea, and it's going to get it a little interesting. So that's why you haven't seen my trains run as much, because I don't know, I'd think you'd find it boring to just see my train going around and around and around. But well, we're going to change that. That'll be coming real soon. kind of scenery are you planning to do in the future? I'm planning on putting a mountain in right here behind me. And from that mountain, the train is going to come up an incline and to the mountain, and up there will be a logging scene where they're cutting logs, loading logs. We're going to be loading logs, coming back down to the sawmill, dropping logs off, picking up sawed lumber, bringing it down the mountain to my wholesale supplier, or whatever you want to call it, dropping them off, picking up empties and taking them back. Already got some operations in mind. Plus, I'm hoping if I have the room, I got some stuff. And I'd like to put a small coal mine facility and get coal cars. I don't have any coal cars. And get some coal cars and maybe run a little bit of coal. I mean, my railroad is a fictitious railroad, but I do want to kind of keep it with what happened in or has happened in this area in the past, somewhere in my brain. But there was the little short lines. I keep calling them spurs, but there were little short lines that ran around here that did that, and they would just pick up coal from. There was a bunch of little coal mines from around here, especially at the turn of the century. And matter of fact, one of the worst coal mine disasters, one of the worst, I would say the worst, but it was the worst. They lost 200, and I think it was 67 men died, got buried alive. Not far from here. Not far from here at all. At the Dar Mine disaster, I don't know if you ever heard of that, but Dar Mine disaster was not far from here at all. So, and a lot of the logging companies and stuff that were around here supplied to the railroads, not only just the railroads, but to the coal mines, for timbers, for holding up the coal and stuff like that. That's kind of some of the stuff that I want to portray. Some of it. And then some of it I'm going to go modern. Depending on what way you blink your eye, one day I might be turning the century with some steam engines running around, and then the next time you look, I might be having some. I really like Jeeps, so you'll probably see some GP 35s, 36s, 38s, 40s. The one I got today is a SD40. It's an SD40, SD45. So you might even see one. You'll definitely see one of them. So Buckman Spectrum line is great. They have two of the 2003 releases of the 2662s, and they're best runners I have. Okay, cool. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Bachman lately. I mean, they've come a long way, baby. And I think they got a really bad rap. What was it, back in the, I don't know, what was it, the 70s, 80s, or whatever, when they had them plastic gears that were cracking. And I seen Scrumptious on one of his videos said all he did was glue them together, glue it back together, and it works fine. Am I right, Scrumptious? So, unless the locomotive was made before 2003. Yep. All right, Sparky. Found out yesterday I have one of your presents. It's not shipped yet. Oh, okay. There you go, Sparky. Fixed right up. Oh, I have no problem. Yeah, Hey, I got one of their catalogs here. Let's see here. I'll tell you what. There is a lot. This is the 2018 one. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. That says $5, but we got it for free at one of the train shows. So there goes my junk. Sparky Factor. Oh, I really enjoy doing these things. They're a lot of fun. Even though if somebody walked in, they'd think I was not sitting here talking to a machine. So that isn't talking back. That ain't good. Oh, man, it is. That helped. I just got to, came back on. I'm getting a little notice here that my computer's getting hot. That isn't good. Pull it out of that little case down here. What time is it? Getting to be. It's 7:44. That ought to help. Together, go away. So, blow on it, Wilmer. We'll just keep chatting. I pulled it out of the. I have it in a little part of my desk. It's a regular computer desk, and I just have a spot down there, and I have it shoved back in there. That's the first time it ever did that. Probably due to take it out and take the lid off and blow it out real good. My brother told me the other day that I haven't done that in a while, and he's going, "Hiya, Mark. I see you stopped in to say howdy, howdy. Hope your holiday was awesome." Mark from M&M Rails. But yeah, I'll probably have to take the lid off of it and take some air and blow it out real good. The fan's running. I can hear it. It's just going to town. It's going strong. But now that I pulled it out from that, it's not giving me that problem. I went all that. Well, I had air conditioning running in here in the summer. I was gonna say I went all summer long. Never had no problem. Then it's the first time I did it. It's a little warm up here. Hiya, Randy, Rock and Roll Railroad MacArthur Carter. How you doing, buddy? But yeah, that's some of the stuff that I have in store for here. I'm looking at least 2 tunnels. I got a nice looking. I got all this up in my head of what I want to do, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen because I know it is. It's going to work, and I'm going to like it. So, and okay, slept for 19 hours. 19 hours. That's a long time. That's a long time. If you're sick, maybe I can see doing that if I was sick, if I wasn't feeling good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you've been sick. Yeah, I know. You've been saying you've been sick. Yep, 19 hours. That would definitely. Whew, that's feeling rough. Been there, done that. Now that I mentioned, now that you think about it. Yep, lots of controls. Bell, the horn, the steam. You helped me out a lot, bud. Any suggestions you guys make, and just like Vinny and Sparky, when this thing's all done, I go back and go through all the chat to see if I missed any of you guys' questions. I'll try to answer Ian's. Yep. Help out Vinny with his water pipe break. Yeah. That's rough in the holidays, and you gotta do stuff like that. Yeah, if at all possible, I know I said it at the beginning of the chat, and I'm gonna say it again now. If you can help out Vinny, guys put up their PayPal me account for Vinny, and send him in whatever you can send him. He will be very grateful. He's a good guy. Anytime you ask him a question, he has an answer for you. He helps you out in any way he can. My goodness, he takes Canadians in, homeless Canadians that show up on his doorstep, and keeps them for a week and feeds them good. And then they don't even like the food that he makes, I mean, my goodness. Oh, shame on me. Oh. I showed one here earlier, Ralph, on here. I know he has the cash me one, and he showed me one that was a pay me pile one earlier here on here today. I'm pretty sure, Ralph. I think it was Sparky to put it up, if I think right. So, but whatever. Put up what you've got, Ralph. I'm sure he'll get the money one way or the other. Appreciate it. You was a witness how he took in them Canadians, huh? Okay, his daughter's PayPal was on his last live stream. All right, cool. Okay. That's okay, Ralph. I've been known to be wrong too. That's my son. Oh. 51. Well, I got about another 9 or 10 minutes yet here. But yeah, if you guys can help out Vinny, please do. Please do. It kind of broke my. He commented on my video that I put out the other day, and I asked him if he had got his pipe fixed yet, and he said no. And I'm praying for him. Been doing a lot of praying for him. There it is, the Cash Me. Yeah, the Cash Me one. Ralph's putting up the Cash Me one. Yeah, he'll get the money that way too. So Ralph Greenwood's got his Cash Me, and then there was also one earlier on here that has a PayPal Me one too. So either one, he'll get the money. So help the brother out. I doesn't. I don't know if he got any help from his insurance company or not. You'd think the insurance company would cover at least part of it anyhow. You'd think. But yeah, that. If you guys want to go up and do like you do on Sparky's and Vinny's channel, if you want to go ahead and put up how many subs you got and promote your channel, go ahead. I was up to, I think, 275 today. So nothing from insurance because it's outside the house. I hate insurance companies. Anyway, they can beat you out of paying, even though you've paid forever. Boy, it just makes me mad. Doesn't surprise me. Covers things in the house, but not outside the house. Wow. Oh, well. Well, at least, you know, all you can do is check it. Weber's up to Weber Model Railroad is up to 641. John Dilly, 306. Later, Gaffa. Talk to you later, Gaffa. Touch of the Brush says he got 882. He'll have a contest when he hits 1,000. I'll have to work on that, won't we? Have to, Sparky. So we like contests. Nathan DeLay, 307. Cheryl, 156. Jacob J got 159. He's moving on up to the top. Sparky he's up to 649. Sparky. 156. Goose in the Caboose. Michael Brashears, 91. You're going to be hitting 100 here soon, Mayor Mike. War Bonnet Trains, 76. Woo woo. There's another one that's going to be coming up to 100. And both of them guys got great channels. You got to watch their channels. Noel McCarthy, he's got 28 subs. Well, you got to get you going there a little bit better there, brother. 584 for Roy, Container Man 68. Trenton is at 80. He's pushing close to 100. Another good channel. Kevin Brown, 89. Another great channel. A good channel, man. These guys got good channels. They ain't even hit 100 yet. Look out when they get over that 100 because they're going to just pass us all up. 1286 for Scrumptious. SMT Mainline. He changed his name. He's always going to be Scrumptious. You know that. He won't tell us his real name, so. Ron Rice, 226. Dave Piper, 49. Remco BNSFN scale is 186. Jerry, you're at Jerry's Satterell. He's at 133. Yeah, I know. He's being ornery. Kokosing Valley Central Railroad, 255 subscribers and counting, getting close to 3. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. You deserve every one of them. Great channel. Ralph Greenwood, he's at 600 gazillion dillion jillion. Way to go, Ralph. That new series you got going, paying off. Robert Sacco, how you doing, brother? Ralph's got 217 gazillion, dillion, zillion. None of my compadres came in today, did they? I didn't see Benny or Redbird Tony. Well, it is New Year's, and they probably got things going. Or Tom. I didn't see Tom Pelham. No, Tom, he's probably out trying to make a living. Here's a hint. Drew's still sorry. Well, I had to step away for an errand. Hey, it's okay, brother. It's all right. And I think tonight we had lots of fun talking about our Christmas presents and DCC, and that DC and DCC thing gets the hornet nest stirred up every time you bring it up, just like beating a hornet's nest, you know. Get people going, yeah, my MCC's better than Digitrax and so forth. MRC, Bachman. They're all good when they work. And if you don't have any of them, they're all great. What? I like NCC and Digitrax. I never, the truth of the matter is, the only experience I've had with Digitrax is watching it on video. Never got a chance to fool with it. So I don't know. But it looks like it'd be complicated. It does. How I glue houses into my model railway. How do I make grass for my railway? Well, we're probably going to get into that. You'll probably see some videos of mine. I'm going to try to get eventually some of my hopes for this year is to get a decent camera, and I want to be able to film some of the work that I'm doing so you can laugh at me. But not only just that, to get good advice from you guys on different things that I'm doing and maybe things to make things easier. I'm going by with what I've seen from all you guys. So I think I know how to do it just because I've watched enough videos. It's great. And since I started the Not Bad series, I watch a whole lot of videos. So don't glue houses down. I wasn't planning on doing that. Many ways to do grass, from grass mounts, grass cover, and static grass. Yep. I got some stuff over here that we got from a video, some stuff that my son concocted. I'll show you that when I get into it. I'm going to use some of it anyhow. How to make grass. Dip a sponge into green paint, dry, and put green sponge into blender and actually, yep, I've seen videos on that one. Yes, sir. I've seen, Scrumptious, I've seen videos on how to do that. I'll tell you some great videos on making that kind of stuff is from Trackside Scenery. Go to Trackside Scenery channel. Joey Ricard is the person that hosts it. I think he has a channel on Trackside Scenery, and under Joey Ricard you can get they were made a couple years ago, but they're They're still awesome. They still work great. Ways to do things real cheap. And they look great. And if you see his layout, it looks great. So check it out. That's a good channel to check out for making grass, putting grass down. That is an awesome channel for that kind of information. So if you want to check it out, he has a whole lot of stuff on scenery, on ways to make it, how to do it cheaply, how to do it easily. Some you'll probably like and some you probably won't like. There is, you type that in on YouTube, you'll get a bunch of different ones, but that's one that just comes right off the top of my head as an awesome channel to check it out. Hiya, Dave, Crooked River. Glad to see you can make it in, even though it is about time to shut her down. But Happy New Year, brother. It's getting dark there. It's been dark here for quite a while. So magnets. I missed some. Boy, I can't wait to go back and read through this chat because I know there's a lot I missed. Well, folks, I think it's 8:04. I think I'm going to call it quits for there tonight. Next week, you got to go to Redbird Tony 2010 to his channel to get the live stream. It's his week. And I'm sure he's got some great subjects that he's going to talk about. Tony's live stream is always great. So we'll look forward to that. Then the week after, to see the week of January 15th is Ben at Creative Rails. He's always does a good thing. And then the 22nd of January is Tom Powling. And I don't know if he's going to be at home or he's going to take his truck. I haven't talked to Tom in a while. He's been a busy camper. Go from there. And then for January 29th, I got to talk to some of my compadres and see what's going to happen there. I can do the 29th, but that's going to kind of throw us off for the month. You know, usually it was me, then see how they want to work it. So I'll do 2 weeks if they want 2 weeks in a row. If they want, it don't matter to me. I have, like I said, a lot of fun doing these things. And like Sparky said, you know what the biggest thing with doing these live streams is thinking of things to talk about. You know, the subject I came up with it like 2 or 3 hours before I started this because my wife kept asking me, "What could talk about on your live stream? What could talk about on your live stream?" Don't know. Haven't thought about it. Every time I thought about it, it just well, I was going to talk about what we wanted to do for 2019, but everybody's been doing that. We've been beating that dead horse too much. So I decided to do what we get for Christmas, and I think that worked out good. Kept us busy for an hour. Huh? Okay. Well, folks, I thank you all for stopping in. Say your goodbyes. I do thank you again for stopping all in. I love every one of you. You guys are terrific. Lord sure has blessed me when he sent me this direction because I tell you, you guys are great. I like all your videos. I like doing these live chats. I like talking to you guys. Steamtown, yeah. We're going to have a great time. You guys got to get there. Sparky, how many of you got coming to Steamtown on May 18th? How many got signed up for that committed for sure right now? I'll wait. 49. 49. That's 49. I might bring another person, so we'll make it 50. How's that? We got 50 people coming to Steamtown so far that has committed. And Sparky, you had what, 9 last time? You had 9 the last time? I think is what you said. 11. You had 11 the last time. This could be a little bit bigger, but I can't wait because it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So, yeah, it's just really going to be great. So, anyhow, man, I'm starting to sound like Benny keeps saying anyhow. Gotta quit doing that. Not bad. There we go. Not bad, guys. This was a great live chat. You guys make it easy for me. I don't know what else I could say, but you made 2018 wonderful for me, and I think 2019 is just going to be knock your socks off awesome, and I'm really looking forward to it. You know, so thank you all for stopping in tonight, and may the Lord bless every one of you and your family. God bless all of you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So y'all have a good night. Take care. And we'll see you next time. And I will probably be in for Tony's live chat. Tomorrow night, I ain't sure on if I have church or not, but Sparky's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. He has his live stream, and Vinny is 8 o'clock, and that's Eastern Standard Time on Friday. And whole bunch of different ones in between. Check out Jacob J. There's Nickel Plate. He has one all the time. Hot Rod Rodney. Last Thursday had one going. He had a little rough time, but he has one. So you check it all out. Check out these live streams because these live streams are great. So again, good night. I'm going to quit talking here. 10 after. I went 10 minutes over. Have a good evening. Good night. God bless you.